Productions. Give it up for New Wave Productions.
When it comes down to the drumming, study as much as you can. Now,
A little bit, but quick advice: do marching band.
So if you want it, you have to work hard. Sometimes, like, if you ain't where you want to be, it could be sad. It could be sad, but you can't give up because that's what you do.
Yo, what's up? This your boy New Wave, and on the left side of me, I got
Your boy Ed Warren. To the left of me, I got
Alexander Bradley.
and we want to welcome y'all Facebook to our first annual Rhythm and Beats
Drum Clinic.
We got some dope drummers coming through to hang with us. Thank you, Facebook, for tuning in.
He ain't lying.
We ain't gonna hold you long, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the Rhythm and Beats. We out.
That's fact.
All right, first we got coming my boy Kam Kam. Let's go.
My name is Cam. They call me Kam Kam, but my real name is Cameron Hayward. If for y'all that didn't know, I don't got too much words to say, but you guys be good. I play drums, but I'm trying to advance and play other instruments too. My inspiration? I don't know. I just play music. I just have a drive for playing music. Well, my mom told me I started playing drums when I was one. I was 1 year old. She bought me a drum set, and I broke the drum set on the first day of Christmas.
I have a question for you, Cam.
All right.
So, what drummers would you say, other drummers watching, would you say influenced you? Like, if you can name some drummers you watch recently. Well, not recently, but frequently. Like, when you first started playing drums.
Okay. When I first started out,
Yeah, and even after then, like, drummers you would watch.
number one for me when I was growing up, well, when I was about, when I really got into playing drums, it's probably about 8 or 9, something like that, 10, up in that area. But I say Nick Smith.
Negativity as far as, like, say for instance, school, one of the guys may love to play drums, right? So being that he loved to play drums, would that
Coming to you next is Ishmael McFadden.
What's up, y'all? Y'all good? So, let me ask, how old are you? You 12, 11, 5, 8, and he sleep 6. All right, well, I'm going to do a little introduction about me. I'm Ishmael McFadden, 24, 25, I'm sorry. I'll be 26 next year. How I started playing when I was 2. Playing at church. I used to play in King Street actually. At my uncle's church. Started there. Then after that, went to a different church. Started playing there. And around, I'm gonna kind of go a little fast. Around 2013, I met a guy named Barris McWhite. So I started with Team Freedom there. Kind of got myself out there. Quick advice. I know I kind of skipped ahead a little bit, but quick advice. Do marching band. I didn't do it because I wanted to do football. But do marching band. It'll really help you out in your drumming. Cam, you did marching band too? Or you did marching band too or no? No. No, I know you do. You did marching band too? Football? Yeah. I messed up too. Yeah. Football, yeah. I did. We want to do football, but if you really want to play drums, I'm telling you, do marching band. It's gonna help you out a lot, a lot. So also when you get older, you're gonna wanna, if you want to travel and put your name out there and stuff, social media is gonna be your best friend. Posting videos of yourself. Keep your name clean out here. You don't want to be famous out here for the wrong things. Huh? I'll tell you, it's good. The one thing can kill it, boy. But, I mean, yeah, social media is going to be your best bet. You post videos of yourself. It don't matter if you make mistakes or not. Long as people know you can play. Trust me, them calls going to come. And keeping a good rep with relationships with the people you around too. So how I got my start out here, yeah, I started with Barris, and then I started posting videos on social media, and also doing gigs around Florence and doing engagements around this area, King Street. Put yourself out there more. And you want to get like said, But I don't really know what else to say. I could talk about production stuff, but y'all wouldn't know about that yet. But when you get in the studio work, that's a whole different level from actual playing drums live versus studio, because you're gonna hear everything.
like it, you got love for it, and you know you got love for it, do it, and make sure you practice it.
What's going on, everybody? Y'all want to play drums real bad? For real? It's a good thing. I'm gonna tell you. I don't play drums now, but I start off playing drums. And how I started off was with my dad. Well, Sean know what time it is. My dad quartet group. I always wanted to play. You had some dominant drummers coming around, and I used to sit right beside the drums, try to sit up and wait for them to get off the drum. As soon as they get off the drum, I'm trying to get up on the drum, trying to play. They'll come and snatch me up. But I'm saying all this to say this. I ain't gonna be long. I'm saying this to say this. I kept doing that. And eventually, let me see, I say up until I got about 10 years old, I had my first shot. And this guy, he's dead and gone now, but God bless the dead. Victor used to play drums in Andrews. He said, come on, young buck. Let me see what you got. Got up there, tried to play. I couldn't keep up with the speed. The singing going, going and going, but I kept slowing down. And my dad fussed me out or something. I can't remember exactly what happened, but I'm saying all this to say this. After that, I didn't let it stop me. I kept going. Anniversaries come up, concerts come up. I'm over there by the drums, trying to pay attention and look and see what's going on and see, I want to do that. Long story short, I started going home and practicing. I practiced at the house. I was one of them kids that always got in trouble too. Used to get my behind tab all the time. And I didn't want to listen, until it got to a point where my dad instilled in me the importance, important stuff in life. And if I want to play drum, you can't just be out here doing bad stuff and think you're going to get to play drums and have freedom like that. So, of course, I had to get my grades up. I had to have respect for them whenever they tell me to do stuff around the house. Because it don't start, you just going to play drums. It start at the house now. It start at the house. You got the manners, obedience. You got, it's going to take you places you never expected. Because I never expected to travel all over the world. It got to a place where I started paying attention. I started studying. It's the same thing as your schoolwork. You ain't going to be able to pass your grades if you don't study. If you don't take the time out to it got to instill in your head, and once you get ready to take that test, boom, you can ace it. It's the same thing. So what I'm saying is, when you come down to the drumming, study as much as you can. Now, we in a church, right? I'm going to keep it a buck with it. I'm going to keep it 100. Learning music, I always stress this to my little homies, I promise you. It's lovely to learn. Once you learn gospel, I promise you it's a great thing. I'm going to try to keep it a buck with you. But don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop there. So what I did, I didn't let the music take over me. I just got to the place where I listened to different genres of music. I think it was a jazz festival. That's what it is. But they got like different stages. They got like say like this stage right here might be gospel. You got another stage over there. It's R&B. Way over there it's a country. Blues over here. It's all over. So we was on the same program, and then there was a country. I can't remember the name of the group, but they came on. When I heard it, I was like, man, that made me want to learn that. Once we got into I'm gonna kind of say I backslide a little bit and went into certain clubs and started learning certain things. But what I am saying is, I learned a lot of that stuff, and what I did was take it and put it for me. So I don't listen to the music and let the music just take over my life or whatever. No, what I do is listen to the music and let it come into what I'm doing, and it be like a whole flow. Cause it's like in gospel. You can listen to a gospel song right now, and it's gonna have at least a part in there. We got some country part in there. It's gonna have a part in there with an R&B little, thing. It's gonna have different flavors of music. So that's why I tell like some of my boys, I'm like, yo, don't just learn quartet. You know why? Because that's all you're gonna be playing. That's how you're gonna sound all the time. You can't just learn one genre of music and then think, oh, I can do everything else. No, it's gonna tell. I promise you.
All right, next we got coming to you, my boy Alex.
All right, last but not least, we got coming to y'all from Somerville, South Carolina, Chris Boyer.
This is my second clinic ever, so I'm really thankful and grateful, to God and for the people that invited me. New Wave Productions. Give it up for New Wave Productions. I've been in church most of my life. When I was about 9 years old, I got on the drums. I used to sit in the front of the drummer. My name's Chris. Yeah, I don't know if I said that. I don't know if I'm a talker, but I got on the drums when I was about 9 years old, and I just knew how to play because I just used to sit on the front pew in church every single Sunday. And I just used to watch the guy play drums at church. I thought he was the best ever. He was left-handed. I was right-handed. So looking at him from the front, it looked like that, It looked. I switched it, but but the thing is like, I was in church. That's how I learned how to play drums. And I always just thought, I should just play drums for church. I never really wanted to play drums for the world. I didn't want no spirits. I want God to lead me, because you don't want to get like a big head and then, you start doing it for the wrong reasons. You're doing it for yourself, and then you don't amount to what you think you were supposed to amount to. And so, but if God leads you, that's a whole different ball game right there, because then you got the power of God. And you have the anointing, and you can do things that you never imagined. This is a real blessing, because it's, like I said, my second drum clinic ever. Like he was talking about Mr. McFadden about how you should like take up band at school. That's a good idea, because I know some drummers, they in band at school. They wasn't band at school, and now they doing big things. They doing real big things.